talking to it and shit. But so I guess it's cool.
Hey, to the college kids, no scholarship, starting your semester, unpacking your suitcases, filling up your dresser. Enjoy it while you got it. After that, it's God bless you. Life is your professor. Know that bitch is gon' test you.
Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Dropouts, man. We on the road. You feel me? If y'all new to the channel, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Today, I'm joined with my co-host,
Killa, man, a.k.a. The Blasian, a.k.a. Phil, a.k.a. Mr. Tutra, man. I'm getting back. And
we got two special guests, man. Quick brief introduction. I was goddamn walking outside to check these niggas in. Y'all check what we got on. I got on some sweats.
Shit.
I got on a hoodie.
Cool.
These niggas.
Somebody dribbling the ball outside?
Yeah, I might probably kick that shit in the door. That's what it sound like. Bro, I was seeing these niggas across the street. Like, big pants. Hat. Big jacket. There's some fashion niggas right there. Today, man, we joined with...
Got the boy Mpoyi. I also go by Chris, you know? Yeah.
Amunhotep, I go by Tep, though. So that's how you say it, Poi. So the M
Mpoyi.
is extremely silent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn, for real?
Yeah, I got the first and same last name.
I was just talking to a girl today. I was like, yeah, my homeboy coming on, Chris Mpoyi. I was like, damn, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
So it's just Poi?
It's just Mpoyi, yeah.
All right, man. That's crazy. So first, you know what I'm saying? They already know you a fashion. Tell me like how it is. First off, y'all got your own collection, right?
Yes, sir.
What's it called?
Solomon Muse.
Solomon Muse. So what's like the story behind that? Like, how do we get to Solomon Muse? Like,
I'm gonna let Tell that, sir.
Well, Solomon Muse is a collective where we have it's almost where we have a studio where it's like we film, do photography. We also do brand ambassador. Branding. Yeah. We also do what else we do?
Anime, music.
Yeah. Also do music. We pretty much try to touch every piece of creativity there is, and then bring as many people as, on as possible. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in the long run, Solomon Muse, the collective, is no longer just us two. It'll be hundreds and, impacted hundreds to thousands and millions, and forward. So Solomon's Muse is, based off of King Solomon. And, Muse is inspiration for artists. You know what I'm saying? So King Solomon built the temple, erected it to God. And that's what we try to do in everything we do. You know what I'm saying?
You a deep brother. I can tell just by that little explanation. That almost sound like the same shit,
I was thinking the same shit.
And GT creatives, you know what I'm saying? That sound like we're on the same line. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be straight. So how do y'all meet? How do we get y'all to
modeling organization through Kennesaw.
Through Kennesaw, so both y'all at Kennesaw.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's hard. Do we have a modeling organization?
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Yeah, remember the fashion show they be? I know Morehouse and them got one.
I thought that was just like a one-time thing. I didn't know that was like a...
You talking about the shit y'all had like, what was it, 2 weeks ago, last week? That's the shit I heard y'all had one going on.
Oh, no, he talking about put that shit on. He talking about the green space?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Why you ain't pop out, bro? You
nigga, what I look like?
It was good.
It was smooth for real?
Yeah, it was smooth. I feel like the green spaces... there's only some shit Georgia State got. Like,
yeah.
I don't hear about it.
It's going to be hard to recreate that. That nigga going crazy, bro.
Every day, though. Like,
yeah, it's every day stepping.
Bro, okay.
Talk to me.
Question. What is y'all definition of fashion? Like, if you see another nigga with, whatever he got on, what make you say he don't got that shit on? He got that shit on.
I feel like, brother, as long as fashion is different for everybody. It's an expression. It's like art. Like, I look at this shit as like, I don't know. And it's an expression of like, art just in the form of clothes. You get what I'm saying? I look at it like deeper than that. Like I look at it as architecture, kind of like proportions, shit like that, color coordination. So it's like whatever it tailors to a person. You could tell when a person's trying to dress like somebody and when they're dressing like themselves. So you know what I'm saying? It's like when I look at somebody, if it fits them or like it fit their aesthetic naturally, that shit hard. Yeah. Got that shit on. But if niggas just got a whole bunch of like, let's say a whole bunch of designer on, or just like since the shit big in the name, they throw it on. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. player make clothes don't make a player.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a confidence thing, you know.
It's how you carry yourself in the shit, right?
Because if you think you got that shit on, you know, it don't really matter what people say. You know what I'm saying? But proportion-wise, you know, if we talk actual fashion, then I talk about proportions, composition, you know, and how color goes with color, complementary colors and stuff like that.
So have y'all ever walked past somebody and was like, ain't no way in hell you was okay with walking out the house?
All the time.
Every day
All
on
the
campus,
time.
right?
I say that shit every day, but I'd be like, you know, like you said, fact, like art subjective, fashion is subjective, all that shit is subjective. So it's all about what that person feel and how they think. I'd be like, it's no way y'all niggas was cool walking out the crib
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? True.
Putting on anything, bro.
I know over here it'd be crazy too.
Of course. Yeah. But honestly though, it's like I see it and I be like, I'm not even mad at it because everybody want to go down their own alley or whatever. So it's like, who am I to even discredit you? Because you confident wearing it out here, you walking, you doing your thing. So it's like, hey man, I can't even big ups to you.
Yeah,
You think it's a lot of fashion people like Kennesaw, or it's like a small selective like?
I mean, I see a couple from time to time. You know, Kennesaw big as a mug. You're never gonna see the same person twice. So it's like when you see somebody, you notice them and you remember them, especially if they got something fire on.
That's cool. That's cool. That's hard. That's hard.
So first topic I want to get into is personalizing like the style and where your influence with your fashion comes from.
Yeah.
It's like the way you dress, how do you, like, you know, what's your style? Like, how do you accumulate your style? Like colors, you know, size, all that stuff.
And how would you describe it?
Experimental. I be like trying to think of like some out the box shit kind of.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all pieces, you know what I'm saying? Collecting pieces. It's like proportion is one of my biggest things. I think it go proportions and then like color coordination for me. Okay. So it's like wearing like complementary colors, but then like even this jacket I got on, it's like kind of puffy, but then to match the puffiness, I got on like some oversized sweats. So it's like proportions and so you know what I'm saying? So, and then inspirations, I got plenty from Virgil to Ye to Travis to ASAP Rocky. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And you know, I actually design myself too, as you know, so
yeah.
I agree on that. I used to design my own stuff back in middle school to high school. So I kind of just developed my own style based off of what I was seeing in like, you know, the fashion world and around me, you know what I'm saying? So like I would see the skaters, they'll have some ripped up jeans, but hood niggas over here got the fit in them. How can I bring these two worlds together? You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I'll probably like, you know what I'm saying, put some, you know, I'll just be trying to mix it up, you feel me?
Your own twist on it.
Okay.
So y'all go thrifting?
all the time.
All the
This whole
time,
fit,
bro.
I got a whole fit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the whole fit, bro.
And the funny thing to me about thrifting is like niggas would never know.
Yeah, facts.
Like I can have on some shit that costs like trying to think of something like that. Like Carhartt.
Mm-hmm.
Like niggas, of course, like Carhartt is big in the thrift industry, like in the thrift world. It's like you can find some Carhartt going thrifting.
Yeah.
Carhartt, what's the regular price for some Carhartt?
You go up to 60 plus 100.
Yeah,
Pay $8 for that motherfucker. At the thrift
You know what I'm
store.
saying? Just like that. But folks won't never know.
We won't never know.
But me personally, my thing with thrifting, it's like, bro, it takes so much time
And patience.
and like you really have to like lock in and like see the vision. You gotta have vision beyond what you see as well. Like you can see a regular piece, but you know you can do something with this. So it just, you gotta lock in it. And I be moving around too much for me to like lock in sometimes and really go thrifting. But when I go thrifting, I fuck with it. I enjoy it though. It's cool.
What's your mindset when you go thrifting?
I was just about to get into that because I feel like that's where I fuck up a lot too. Because like I'll go into like thrifting, I'll be like, man, I need to get some jeans. So since I'm like still on finding some jeans, I'm missing over like a whole bunch of fire ass pieces, which is why like I go thrifting, but it depends. Like specifically, like this whole fit I got on, it's like this one shop we got called like Uptown Cheapskate, something like.
Okay.
That's like the only spot where it's like I know I'm gonna get some shit. I know I'm gonna get some shit guaranteed. You know, you walk in the Goodwill sometimes, Park Ave, see a whole bunch of cool shit from time to time, but like I be like trying to get out of like a mentality of like looking for a specific piece of clothing because I be missing over a whole bunch of good shit when I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You rather go clothing by yourself or like with a group of niggas? You want to look out for the homeboys. You want to be like, bro, let's upgrade our closet, bro. Let's go thrifting.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, well, I invite these niggas.
This nigga be grabbing shit before me. I'd be like, damn, bro, I really want them pants, bro.
It's like a competition almost.
Damn near, but I like online shopping. I'm not gonna lie. I'm online.
For real, I be scared of that, bro. Cause like, I don't want to buy nothing, and I thought it was gonna feel like this, but it didn't fit this way.
Yeah.
Then I don't want to buy it and be like, well, I usually wear this size, but in these pants, I need to wear this size.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I be a little too scared to do the online shopping. But
see, when it come to that, my fault. But when it come to that, like, I just bought some size 38 jeans, my nigga. I'm nowhere near size 38.
I mean, but from y'all perspective, that's different.
No, I was gonna say, but like the perk of like designers and like knowing designs.
Exactly.
Them shits is size 38, right?
Uh-huh.
I could take them shits to Josh. Josh should stole them shits for a waist 30 and then give me right straight like that.
But the bagginess of it
It's
is.
still there. You get what I'm saying? The proportion is still there.
See, y'all able to look at shit like that.
Yeah.
From us, I mean, we can look at it like that, but it's like, damn, what we
that's
really gonna find?
an extra step. It's like, man, I would just buy the other rocket from. That's an extra step for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's good that y'all look at it like that. That's deep. That's know y'all really care about this shit.
Yeah.
But I respect that. That's sure.
Before we get into other shit, is Ragorama thrift?
Oh, they be having like $50 stuff in there now. They ain't thrift.
Yeah.
Okay, just making.
I ain't gonna lie. I just copped a nice little Zara. What I just copped?
Cardigan.
Yeah, I just copped a Zara cardigan. It was beautiful, but it was $40 though. That shit kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
So like that ain't.
But usually I haven't been anywhere and found a cardigan less than like $50 or $60.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a come up for me, but
And the other time, bro, you gonna get one for 10. 12.
Hello.
Bro, I got this jacket for 10, my nigga.
Yeah.
Hello.
Crazy, ain't it?
Boots was 30. Yeah.
You
Sure.
feel me?
$5.
that was $5.
Yeah.
That's like a nice vintage motherfucker
It
too.
is.
Trying to tell.
Damn.
That is some nice shit. I ain't gonna cap.
Uptown, we on the way. No cap.
I damn Kennesaw.
Kennesaw?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So when was y'all first time? Have you walked before? You walked.
What, modeling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like when was y'all first time walking? And explain like the experience. Was you nervous? Was you like, you know what I'm saying? How you felt before you hit the runway for the first time ever?
It was the first time ever for me. I think it was this past year. When was our shit? That was like back in
May.
Yeah, May was my first time. I wasn't nervous though, cause going into this shit, like I feel like I was the best kinda. Just the confidence I had, like even like knowing I'm gonna close the show, open the show, shit like that. So it's like I had all the confidence needed. And then on top of that, you know, already like I've had my own show on the designer aspect of things, but just like I already know like what's up going into like that type of thing. So I wasn't nervous at all. It was real good. It was real dope.
Who was it for?
It was for our modeling work. That was my first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was my first time also. But I wasn't.
Y'all met?
Yeah.
So y'all first time walking is when y'all met each other.
Nah, we had a whole like process for a couple months before the show to prepare. But yeah, that was my first time walking. I wasn't nervous, but it was more like I'm a photographer at heart. You know what I'm saying? So I had to step in front of the camera this time and it felt different. So now I have to know like, okay, this is where I'm stepping. I feel like that was an advantage, but
I'm about to say, you don't look at it
I know
as an
where I'm at,
advantage,
but
I know like with me, it's not often somebody else is taking my picture.
yeah,
But when they are, it's like
I don't even, I'll be looking awkward and shit.
you feel me? Like I don't be knowing how to pose. Like I could tell somebody else how to pose, but I don't be knowing how to pose myself. Then I just be like, fuck it. Like same shit I would tell my clients, like just be you. Don't worry about getting the perfect picture. Just be yourself, and the picture perfect. Like that'll come with being yourself.
So
But with that though, so it's like, cause nigga taking this nigga pictures, nigga, that's the most difficult job ever, my nigga. Cause it's like you know, y'all got a photographer's eye, so like y'all want y'all shit taken a certain way, I would assume. So it's like, is it like that with you? Like when other people take your pictures, is it like,
Bro, it's so bad, bro. I don't even, like I said, I don't even let other niggas take my pictures. Like on the phone aspect, like all my pictures on my Instagram, except for the last two ones, were taken with a professional camera.
Mhm.
A majority of them were taken by Jig or my sister Trinasia.
or
And that's because they're photographers
Exactly.
themselves. So I was able to step in front of the camera and trust them with the image.
yeah,
But like, I don't know, like, cause niggas don't think about it how I think about it. So I'm not gonna let that nigga take my picture.
I feel that for
I don't
sure.
know, that's just different, bro. It's different.
What is it like behind the scenes of like getting ready to walk on the runway?
Yeah, is it stressful?
It's
Like-
hectic, yo.
Like,
It's
do they tell you to walk a certain way, or like they just let you go out there and give you your own freedom, or do they give you like strict guidelines they want you to follow when you hit the runway?
Usually it's a strict guideline. Like going into a show already, like based off the designer you walking for, they kind of let you know like whether they want a European style, which is like straight fluid forward, or like whether they want like more
Like that straight
personalized,
face shit
you
when
know
they
what
just
I'm
walk like
saying?
this.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like my preferred style, of course, because I'm into like overseas designer and shit like woo. But show practices, I mean, or like while the show is going on, shit is very hectic because it's like you got to find your like stylist to get you right, your fitter. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of the cuer gotta like get the time shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but it's like the moment you hit the runway, like at least for me, I don't see no crowd or whatever. Like I'm looking like straight towards the camera and I'm like locked in.
It's almost like a performance.
You know what I'm saying? This is a straight performance. Because it's like I dead ass don't feel the crowd. Like even when I look back on some fashion shows I did, I'm like, I didn't even realize that she was this deep, or I didn't even realize this was happening. Because it's like it's all in the moment, which is hectic, but it's a hectic that I like. So
It's like filmmaking, like
yeah, you get what I'm
anything
saying?
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
What about you?
Yeah, I say the craziest part is changing through scenes.
Oh, yeah, I do be having to switch. Is it like a time? It's like a time limit with that, right? Huh?
Yeah. So you got to be able to get back out there for the next time that you walk. So by the time you get off the stage, you know what I'm saying, you probably got 5, 6 people, depending on what type of show, you know what I'm saying? Because I know with his show, they had a lot more time to change because there was a lot more people. But I know our first show, we had with like 20-some people.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Probably list.
So it would be like boom, 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 people hitting. You got off stage and you got 6 more people coming behind you. Got to change and hurry up and get back out there.
So they help you with that, or you got to do all that just like
That's the thing. They,
like how is like they have the fit like ready right there for you?
Yeah. They supposed to, but like the last show I walked in, bro, it's like I'm looking for like my stylist and like she gone, so I'm like, yo, it's like is my shit on the right way? But then like she eventually came up, but it's like with that going on with my stylist being lost, the cure was like, yo, where's Mpoyi at or whatever. So it's like it's a whole bunch of shit going on behind the scenes. So like even the show that we did in high school, yo. Like I'm dead ass in the back behind the curtains, like, all right, come on. It's like as soon as they touch the part of the runway where nobody could see, it's a full-on sprint to go and like change the clothes. So it's like, but it's like the audience will never know that, which makes it so like crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a dope thing.
Wow.
That's right.
I do want to look more into the first fashion show that you've ever done, that you and Josh done.
Yeah.
I don't know how I honestly,
Hey.
I think I knew, I do know why I ended up there.
Yeah, talking
Bass and Armana.
real one.
So they were the ones I was like, damn, Tucker having a fashion show? And I'm like on some shit, 'cause
Yeah.
like Stevenson ain't never do nothing like that.
No, bro. This shit went up like even to this day. Like my hairstylist, she like 2-3 years older than me.
Yeah.
And she's like, what high school you went to? I'm like, Tucker. She like, oh, y'all had a fashion show there, didn't you?
See,
I'm like, that's
but-
me.
the cab birthed a lot of great niggas. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
birthed some
feel me?
great people. But when I heard about it, I was like, bro, that shit almost made me want to be like, Stevenson need to have a fashion show.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to have a
That's what
fashion
it's
show.
about though, bro.
But Tucker was different. So I think Bryce had told me, and then me and Bryce ended up going together. And I think that's my first time, ever meeting you.
Yeah.
I ended up backstage.
Mhm.
I don't know how.
Hey, shit,
But
niggas out there.
I ended up backstage and I was chopping it up with you, Josh, and LaBass.
Yeah,
And I was just sitting there. I was like, yo, this
crazy,
some crazy shit.
yo.
Like these high school students just pulled off a fashion show.
Niggas
I've heard of it.
put so much work into that shit that niggas will never know. Like me specifically, like they tried to like knock the shit down so many times, and then like me and Josh together, we spent like so much money on that show by ourselves. It's like we would get out of school or sometimes skip school straight to Josh crib and Tucker designing for hours and hours and hours and hours, my nigga.
Is nobody recording this?
There's nobody recording this shit, which is the crazy part, my nigga. And then like the day before, I got no sleep because like Josh stayed to my spot like till like 2-3 a.m.
Mhm.
And it's like I'm on the whiteboard just like checking shit off, making sure everybody looks right, making sure we got this shit. Like it was real like hectic, but like the moment I pulled like the curtains and shit where me and Josh walked to the microphone, I was like, this shit is worth it. Like when you look at the footage, you can see I just stand there for a quick minute, like look at the area, because I'm like, this is hella people.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, but legendary shit. Like folks still talk about that shit. It's crazy.
That is some legendary shit. I haven't seen it happen again.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it happen again. Not
That's
in
because
the,
we got to do that shit now. They waiting on us,
They are.
Yeah.
all of us.
They are. I wish they would have had like, of course it's like a fashion show, but I wanted to be like on some, I don't know, like open the doors type shit with the put that shit on event. Here, shout out to
What?
Drew and Justin. Shout out to Drew and Justin for opening that shit up. But the process. First off, I want to know like how the idea come about.
Mhm.
Who did y'all go through?
Yeah.
How did y'all get it done?
Niggas, we had a barbecue, a school barbecue, my nigga. It's some event we had where it's like folks in the back or whatever. And then I think me and Josh just talking, niggas eating food. Josh like, mind you, this shit like back in like September, August when school was first starting.
And the fashion show happened
In April.
April.
So Josh like, yo, I'm surprised like the school like never had like a fashion show or anything. And you know, nigga, I'm hella innovative. So I say, why don't we just have our own shit? This nigga Josh said, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
Why that sound like some YouTube?
You know what I'm saying? But nigga, that's I promise you very verbatim. That's exactly how the conversation went. And then, boom, straight after that, I went to the student council. The student council was like they did so much shit for it, nigga. And they was like my main like connection to the principal to get everything approved. So it's like we went to them, and then once I went to them, it's like how do I get this process started? The process got started, but like I told you, they tried to knock this shit down like so many times because it was like I get past this shit, okay, I got to go through this. I get past this shit, I got to go through this. It's like that shit like kept happening. And then boom, we was finally able to have a meeting. And then we pulled up late to the meeting because like I told you, we used to be like just designing clothes and shit after school. So we pull up late to our own meeting ourselves. And when we walk in, nigga, the classroom is like packed out. Like folks gotta like stand and shit. So I'm like,
Cold.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, boom. So I'm like, okay, niggas is fucking with us. And then from there, it was just just some fire shit, man. Yeah.
History gonna.
Yeah, bro. It's a crazy process, yo. Like even like the counselors still hit me up about this shit. Like that type of shit. But I'm just hella excited. I be telling folks I'm a dead ass pull up to my school in a few years in the helicopter, nigga. Dead ass.
Bullshit, though.
Dead
On
ass.
the football field.
You feel it, nigga? I'm telling you, yo.
So, are you from the guy? Where you from?
Nah, I'm from Florida. I'm from Palm Beach, Florida.
Yeah, you're not your team.
Yeah, I was born in Macon, but I came down here.
Wait, so do you live here?
Yeah, I live here now.
Okay.
I moved back up here about 3 years ago.
So, how was it growing up in Florida? Did you
Smooth.
have like a different taste? Did you think you were like? What was the environment you was in? How did you feel in that environment, being with your style and everything? I know you probably just like grew into the style.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't. However that was, how was being in, you know?
I'd say everything you niggas wearing now is what I was wearing in middle school. All right, everything. The flare jeans.
Feel me?
All right, clowning me. Niggas was making fun of me. Oh, you want to be a white boy. Oh, you want to look like that. You want to look like that. Now niggas rocking the same shit. Niggas rocking, what's it called? Animal prints now and stuff. I used to customize my shit like that. I made animal print hats and shit.
That's how I feel about Vans.
Yeah,
I
nigga.
wore Vans back in 6th, 7th grade.
You feel me? Yeah, man, nigga, I got every single coat. Nigga, I got the flames, the blue shits, the black shits, checkers.
I have blue, red, purple.
I'm trying to
denim.
tell you.
I
White
got my
ones.
blue and red shit. Like,
Yeah, I got the black one still. That's it.
yeah, the black. I had the checkerboard shit.
Yeah.
The slip-ons.
And the ones. Them girls.
Shit, you can wear anything.
You feel me?
But yeah, what?
Yeah. But that's about it, yeah. I feel like that's growing up in Florida. It's a different vibe than up here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Life is a little more quick pace.
Yeah.
Because where I'm from in Palm Beach is right above Miami, right? So we different from the country. We like the tropics, really.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you got a melting pot of cultures everywhere. So it's different styles, different music, different flavors of everything.
Yeah, right there by the islands.
We right there on the beach. You know what I'm saying? So like we living on the beach and stuff. So it's like tropical, right? So people dressing different. And it sound like that, bro. It sound like that till you actually like research West Palm Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like Palm Beach is where the money's at. That's where Trump and all them be at.
Mhm.
But West Palm Beach different, you know?
I feel it, yeah. So I got a question. So when you were first figuring yourself out in regards to style and fashion, did you think that you would accomplish as much as you would accomplish in this short amount of time?
Yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's what's from me too?
Yeah, both of y'all.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah,
That's hard.
most definitely, bro. I believe in everything I do to the highest extent, but you would never know how much confidence a nigga got. So it's like, especially like, cause like with us, I'm pretty sure as creative people, we so like in the moment and on the go with certain shit that we don't even take time to look at the projects we have already done. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Once you go back and look, it's like you're really doing this shit. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, even this past year, man, there's been some crazy shit that I done did. And it's like, man, the only thing niggas can do is just keep going.
Okay.
So speaking of that, what's been like your favorite like people to work with, or like a shoot that you've done, or like a fashion show that you've wait for this year? Just speak on this year.
Young Atlanta for sure. I was able to meet and connect with Holly Anjo. Shout out to him because he's like my mentor kind of when it comes to this shit, and he's brought me in and told me like, you're gonna be a star, you know that, and like on multiple occasions. And it's just like seeing somebody that's actually in this game, that's big in this game, that tells me that they believe in me so much.
So you know what it takes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like always like reiterating that I got a bright future. Like meeting him, that's like one of the best things that's happened to me. And then as far as like favorite projects, I think it'll definitely be the Athlete's Foot campaign that I did, or
Which was big.
real big.
That up a range.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I came in this year on some rookie of the year type shit. You feel
Ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm
When
saying?
I seen you do what you was doing this year, I was like,
Yeah.
this nigga on the go.
You know what I'm saying? But then
Turning
my favorite project besides that shit most definitely is Mpoyi, the one me and Brad did. It was the one where
the magazine.
Yeah, it was the
magazine. Yeah, that was number 2.
Yeah,
I seen that.
that's probably one of the favorite ones I did. Those 3 for sure.
How about you, Grant?
I would say my favorite one from this year would be working with Kwame. He's the owner and designer and Or Die Fly on Instagram at Or Die Fly.
Mm-hmm.
That's been one of my favorite designers for a while because he does patchwork, and I've been like on patchwork for a while.
Yeah.
So like that's like my favorite thing to see. So actually, I got to meet him through him, which I never thought I would meet this dude. So I got to meet him through a shoot. I just so happened to be there, and I'm like, now he want to work with us. So I'm like, we got something in the works.
It's just like, it's crazy though. Dead ass.
That's God.
Niggas don't be understanding how majestic life be feeling sometimes. Like, not only to see, like I was telling you about the meeting and shit I have, but not only to see people you meet around in your area, y'all done shook hands, y'all done chopped it up on some shit, y'all done had conversations, to see niggas go from this to this to this,
You know what I'm saying?
still moving up.
Sure.
And like you moving up as well, it's just like, it's inspiring to look at y'all do what y'all do. And then I'm also like, damn, it's competition, but it's not competition with them.
You feel me?
Them niggas, they in competition with themselves, just like you should be in competition with yourself.
Exactly.
I'm not competing with them, but damn, it look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's fact. And I feel, bro, that's one of the realest things ever, because a lot of niggas don't show genuine love like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I was just telling Phil, and I tell you all the time, like I actually be like watching y'all shit. Like nigga, this interview, I seen this shit when it first came out. So it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to find genuine love, but to the people that show genuine love, you could feel it, bro.
Yeah.
And it just makes everything feel like natural, whether it's like collaborating with each other or just talking to each other. So it's like, man.
So do y'all plan on like producing short films as well? Because I know we was with you when you was filming.
Yeah, we already have.
Yeah. Y'all do?
Yeah.
Tell the people where we can go find it at.
I mean, you got some shit on the gram, some small shit. Yeah, some small shit. But we got a bigger project coming out where it's supposed to be like a whole series of episodes between like different directors that we work with. So just a matter of like casting right now. But for the moment this year, we just been dropping little short films from time to time.
That's hard.
Yeah, the film is gonna go crazy. We're trying to get picked up by Netflix or HBO one day.
That's what
I'm probably 7 years from now.
That's hard.
Sooner.
So what could we look forward to like next year?
Everything, bro. Like modeling has been the gateway to open many doors for me. But like with that, with the people that I know now, it's like I'm able to like do everything I want to do. Because the one thing about like being freelance is not boxing yourself to just a model. You could like still, and niggas is hella artistic. Because like not only do I model, design, music, film. So like being able to like showcase that shit with people that's legit in the field that I want to be now, that I know is watching. Yeah. It's like, it's time to take it to like the highest level. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all ever, they go for you too, right? Do y'all ever like underestimate yourselves? Like you feel like people view you higher than you view yourself?
Nah, I got the utmost confidence in myself, like the highest self-esteem ever, bro. I believe in like everything.
Yeah. My self-esteem comes from, I believe everyone should feel like I feel. I feel like everyone should feel like they're the best because you're the only you on this earth, feel me?
Yeah.
God made you specifically to be you. So you should feel like, I'm the main character. I'm the best. But that doesn't mean like cloud everybody else, I'm the best. That makes you worse. Nah, I'm the best and you should think you the best also. Let's both strive. You feel me?
Yeah.
I get
It's to the point where like I like the feeling of pressure. You get what I'm saying? Because
Challenge.
you know what I'm saying? I like that feeling because I know I'm gonna rise above it. And when I rise above it, like, you know what I'm saying? Folks gonna know.
But ask the question again. I got lost.
You ever like not overestimate, underestimate yourself, like to where like, for me, it would be like when people be like, they look up to me on some shit, like they like what I do, like they just think that I just be doing everything.
Oh, I get what you're saying. But what,
Like I don't really feel like I'm.
yeah, when it comes to that, that's where like you definitely overlook some of your accomplishments sometimes. Well, me personally, because I be like, y'all look at me like this, like I'm still here, I ain't did nothing yet.
Yeah,
But I mean, when you take time to look and reflect, like you're doing more than a lot of people are doing at your age this fast. So I mean, I don't know. When I put my mind to something, I eventually get it done. But sometimes I do shock myself. But I'm like, deep down, I knew I could do this.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel that.
definitely the confidence is key. I got another question for y'all. When y'all designing something, like what do y'all have like any rituals or like what's like the headspace for you designing some rituals something crazy? Yeah, like
It depends on what we designing. So like recently we started working on jeans, right? We will pull out a pair of jeans. We'll go to the thrift store right quick, get some jeans, get a bunch of them, throw a pair that we like on the ground, and just start cutting up all of these and picking pieces off of these jeans over here that we want to put on these. And then we just put it on there, glue it, and just look how, okay, we liking how this look. Let's get this on. You know what I'm saying? This could be an official look, 101 right here. And then other designs, this nigga, he'll draw something, and then I'll go on my phone, maybe 10 minutes later, I got it digitalized now. And then from after that, I'll take it to the machine because we got a heat press in the crib, and then press it on. There go a design.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's just like prototype shit. Yeah.
Yes, sir. What's been like the favorite season for you to design something?
Like you saying like winter?
Yeah,
winter for sure. We got some jackets that we working on that's in the works, and I think we've been working on those like since September for a minute, and like we got an actual legit graphic designer to like sketch it out for us. So like when we got like the full look on like how it would be, I mean the sample hasn't touched down yet, but like when we got like the full PDF on like the graphic aspect of things, it's one of those ones. So it's like next year planning to take those special pieces to like certain people. And like even one of our jeans made it to Japan, but like unfortunately they weren't be able to like be worn because they was too tight. Because we was rushing this shit, so like we had to glue the pieces and we couldn't like sew them on. Yeah. So unfortunately, they were able to be worn, but he ended up calling me saying like the shit was fire. They were just too tight. So we got some shit in the works right now to make up for that. So yeah.
How does like modeling, being a college student, and everything else you plan for yourself, how does that like affect your relationships?
What y'all? Yeah,
man.
Like, cause I feel like
y'all that right?
Yeah, like friends, family, girls, whatever. Because I feel like sometimes you always on the go, you always busy, you doing stuff, or you're planning ahead, and a lot of times it's like I don't really have a lot of free time to just deal with this. Yeah,
with that,
just
bro.
Like how was that?
It's like every girl that I've like fucked with, like recently, ever since niggas been on the go, I haven't like came to them. They came to me on some shit just cause like
when you chase. Yeah, that's how.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like niggas is like. You know what I'm saying? All the time in life. I've honestly accepted the fact that sometimes niggas is gonna be alone. Like, I ain't gonna lie, niggas be in the room and shit. Like, damn, I'm by myself. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like, with that, it comes the mindset of being on your shit 24/7. And it's like, when it comes to relationships, like, I feel like a lot, I was telling you earlier, like, a lot of the love that I get is outside of where I originally come from. So it's like, I don't know, I just like try to surround myself with people that's on the same type of thing as me, which is like working to like get to where they want to be, which is the highest like level of the things that they're doing. Yeah. And it's like, when it comes to school though, man, I'm not gonna lie.
The school suffering to your art?
Yes, because it's like all the time and energy that school drains from us.
Trust me, my brother. I know.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like with that though, it's like a battle because like how I was telling you earlier, when it's like people in the game that you want to be in the field saying like you the future, it's like, should I really be wasting my time in this shit?
Trust me, my brother.
And it's like I think to myself every day, I'm like, bro, there's no way I could fail if I go hard at this shit every single day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, so what's your major?
Interactive design. We got the same major.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a good question, Phil. Not that question, but the past question. How do you with the relationship and shit? And why it's hard because I be feeling like people. Okay, this is the thing. People admire me for the work that I do.
Yeah.
With the work that I do is the time that I put into that work. So, like with school, my parents expect me, or at least my dad expect me be in school, get good grades and shit like that.
Yeah.
He also expect me to have my own income.
You feel me?
Have my own money, feed myself, which is expecting because I'm becoming a young man, a young adult and shit like that. But with them two things that he want me to do is also the things I want to do, which is filmmaking, which is photography, which is focus on the art, which is perfect my craft. You only get 24 hours out of the day.
You feel me?
And sometimes he'll call me, he'll be like, especially when I was working a job, he'll call me and be like, damn, what I gotta, just hold your phone and talk to you, man. I just want to talk to you. Like, Pops, in all honesty, man, I just don't have the time. Like,
that's facts.
I go days, and I love my mother to death. I die for her. I go days without talking to my mom. It's not on purpose, but it'd be like my days are just going by so fast. I'm trying to pack so much in, I damn near forget that I have
niggas is added. That's how it be.
Yeah, so that could definitely weigh down on the person because it'd be like you want to be there for your family and you want to, but you can't give all this time to your family and give all this time to your, you know what I'm saying? You still a human. You need some time to yourself. It's like you split between the two, bro.
Yeah, it should be. I got niggas telling me I'm Hollywood this shit already. I'm like, yo.
What?
You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like, I legit, like, if you expect me, the way I look at it, bro, I go by this logically. If you expect me to talk to you more than I talk to my mom,
that's crazy.
You're tripping. You're tripping. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Well, for me, logically, I see it as like everybody putting in work, so I wouldn't expect you to take the time out your day to just, everybody in there grinding right now. So I'm not mad at you for not being able to talk to me whenever I'm available, or everybody's schedule don't line up. So it's like, you got to think logical, man. Everybody, if we all in the same credit for it, everybody put in overtime, everybody put in work.
It's many relationships like that.
It's no love lost with nobody, but like, you can't be selfish in regards to that, bro. You got to be understanding.
And sometimes when I'm free, I call people. Me and Nia don't talk every day, but when I think about it, when I'm free, when I ain't doing nothing, I call her, text her, you straight, everything, Because sometimes, and I've realized this, I'm working so much that sometimes when I hit people up, it's just for work. Like,
that's
I don't want to ever make somebody feel like I'm using them, even though everybody's here to be used. Just don't misuse nobody. I don't want to feel like I'm misusing people by just
paying for work,
but saying that we have a friendship.
You
know what I'm saying? So I try to go deeper on the connection to make sure everybody feel valued and shit like that.
I feel that. I feel that for sure.
But on the Hollywood shit, niggas is definitely trying to hide. I'm like,
you feel me?
I'm still here.
Niggas can't.
The same place. How the fuck? I'm Hollywood.
Niggas can't grind now, bro. It's like,
I think it's just when people realize y'all come from the same place.
Man, we was just talking about this shit, yo.
You here and, or I'm not gonna say you here and you here. You over here and you over there, and they looking at you and it's like, damn, like,
well, I'm not there yet.
We had the same predicament.
You know what I'm saying?
Where he at? So I think it don't be intentional envy, but I understand why people may feel like that because it's like they may feel like it's insecurity on them. They may feel like they haven't made the right decisions in their life almost.
But the thing is, though, niggas play that shit off so slick because I'll act like I don't notice the shit because it'd be a whole bunch of eyes watching all, but it's like within like every single like thing, like exactly how you explain with people that do that, certain individuals that do that, I notice it. I don't address it, but like it's just some shit to like jot down the back of my head to like know how to move. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's hard.
That's I was trying to hit on what you said. I feel like it's more so they see, well, not more so, but also they see that this person is just like me. And that's as far as they could only see you. Like their scope of view is Lil Chris from Stone Mountain, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like they can only see that. So anything outside of that norm seems foreign to him, and now they're offended. It's like, hey, you moving different. You Hollywood, he probably think he better now. Not taking the time to, hey, how you been? You know what I'm saying? Because that person might not be Hollywood, you feel me?
You ever get that, like, anybody from Florida, or like, I'm sure you got like friends and family members from Florida that you can't stay in contact with every day, but you ever get that, like, some people feel a certain type of way that they see you doing this and they still back in Florida and they...
Yeah, I feel like it, but I try to stay away from home because ain't shit there for me.
That's some of the realest shit, boy. You just pick my motherfucking brain, boy.
I don't call back. It's like I say, shout out Jade, and probably my best friend. Only people I call there. Everyone else, I see you when I see you.
I try to stay far away from home. I be telling people I only go home to see my mama. My immediate family, nigga, my godmom and them, everybody, but I'm not coming home to just kick it with niggas. And it's a reason why I don't like going home. Okay, we in Atlanta, bro. Fast paced, bro.
You feel me?
I go from Atlanta to Virginia, shit just slow down. And I feel like I'm missing out on everything. I just be in the crib. It's like, bro, I just can't be here long because I don't feel like I'm working. So that's why I stay away.
No, that's facts though. That's how I feel like back at the crib. Like when I was telling you earlier, I get like all of the love and like all the work comes from outside of the crib.
Yeah. That's
why like even early when you thought I was back and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's like, cause like you said, niggas don't got the time to just kick it no more, bro. Yeah, it's like
it's grind shit, man.
Nigga trying to hop on the game, but nah.
I ain't touched that damn game in so long, boy.
It's like, nah, man, I don't know.
The niggas, I ain't gonna lie, they do be pulling that Hollywood card so smooth. They be like, damn, bro, you ever be in touch with a nigga, bro? You never try to call a nigga, bro?
Just like that.
Like you can't expect me to, you can't say, Kai, you gonna be big one day, and then expect Kai to call you every day, but then like, it don't take work ethic to be big. Like, I'm not thinking about you. As harsh as that sound,
it's real shit.
I'm just not thinking about you. I'm trying to look forward, bro. It's a lot.
What's been like your biggest struggle for this year? Like something that you overcame? Like whether it's school or something with fashion or whatever.
I ain't even gonna say I overcame it yet, but it's like we kind of touched on it earlier, but it's like, you know how you don't realize as much as you've done because you're such in the moment and shit.
Yeah.
I tend to have like a whole bunch of like frustration episodes because like I don't feel like it's moving fast enough, or like when I'm in the moment or I've done a project that's like yet to come out.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, but what can I be doing right now that's still like getting me on the scene, getting me on the go? So it's like frustration episodes like stimulate from that, and that's like something I struggle with. But it's like I kind of learned like it's just God's timing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's the biggest thing to learn. You can put in all the work. You can work as hard. You can work 24 hours out the day.
Yeah.
Your story is predestined. It's written out. In Jeremiah, he said he knew Jeremiah before you were formed in the womb or something like that. Or he knew your story while you was in the womb. If it's that, it don't matter what I do, as long as me personally, I'm gonna do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
It don't matter how much I do. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be perfect. It's divine time because everything is already written out. It'll happen when it happens.
Yeah.
You just gotta put keep your head on the swivel, keep doing what you're doing. Some niggas work 10, 20 years before they blow up.
Yeah.
Everybody don't blow up in their 20s. Everybody ain't rich in their 20s or 30s. I don't care what method you using. If it's not meant for me, it's not meant to be.
Exactly.
Some niggas gotta wait till they 50 to get you know what I'm saying, come up on some money and feed their kids and shit like that. So that's hard.
Yeah.
Because it causes a lot of frustration. It's like, I'm working as hard as this person, but you shouldn't even be looking at that person, but I'm working as hard as this person. Why I ain't got what they got?
Yeah.
My nigga, it ain't your time.
That's good. Simple, bro.
It ain't your time, brother.
And the guy gonna test you too. You gonna test your faith all the time. It's just you gotta realize that it's all the higher person that's looking above. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is being caused by the higher being. So it's just like
enjoy the process.
You feel me? Simple.
I didn't enjoy that process, man. I remember out of my friend group, it was 3 boys that stayed on my street, 2 friends that stayed on my street. So it's me, Killa, DJ.
What?
I was moving faster than they was. So I was the first one with my license.
Yeah.
So I'm like, permit, license, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, if I'm the first one with my license, permit, I should be the first one with a car.
Mm-hmm.
I was the last nigga with a car.
You feel me?
You know how frustration, like, you know how much frustration that was to see. I did everything right. I went and got all the legal shit and everything I was supposed to do. I'm just waiting for my parents to, get me a car.
Yeah.
And my homeboys got a car before me.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro.
Feel me?
It was almost like I found myself almost hating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck, this nigga got a car.
Yeah.
Shit, I got my license. This nigga still got a permit. How the fuck he got a car? And then I just had to sit back and relax. Like I just said, you can do everything in your power.
Yeah.
If it ain't your time, it ain't your time.
For time.
If you ain't supposed to have it, you not gonna get it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And when you look at life like that, and you just like everything happened for a reason type of mindset, like nothing is just coincidental.
Yeah.
Everything lines up. No matter if it goes with your plan, it goes with God's plan. You know what I'm saying? Everything lines up. And you just gotta look at life like that. And when you look at life like that, you'll have this better understanding of like why things happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why God tells you the plan.
Yeah.
You're not the plan. God tells you the outcome, like the finish line. You get to see it. You see it in your dreams. You see it when you're thinking about your future self. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see myself in that bin that's coming up. You know what I'm saying? That's real story already. It happened already. That's why you can imagine it. You feel me? So God, He will give you the, here go the finish line here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to illuminate your path. I'm going to give you one step illuminated at a time. But you can't see what's in front of you. But you got to trust God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the rest of these paths going to be illuminated if you feel like, going this way, but it ain't going to be over here where God wants you to be.
A lot of people really don't trust God.
Okay.
As crazy as that seems, a lot of people don't trust God, and that's why they be frustrated.
But that's because of the state of the world, bro. But I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I would say one of my biggest problems I had was trying to do everything myself instead of like putting my faith all the way in God and just letting Him deal with it. Like I would get so caught up in working and towards my future goals, I forget about the relationship and I just try to take on everything myself, all the stress. And it's like, damn, bro, I'm only human.
Yeah.
It's only so much a human can take.
Yeah.
So that was one of my biggest problems this year, for real. I was just so goal oriented and instead of trying to find peace and really put my faith in Him and believe in what I see and what in the visions that He's giving me. That was a big problem that I feel like I've worked to overcome it. But sometimes I do catch myself in that mode where it's like I'm going in hard. I'm working. And I'm seeing some outcomes, but it's like I'm taking on a toll of stress. And I'm like, damn, I need to pray. I need to drop down on my knees. Like,
100, bro.
But that's one of the biggest problems I feel like I've overcome this year. How about y'all?
Shit, everything you just said, honestly, bro. Honestly, like I done caught myself so many times, like just going in the bathroom, dead ass crying. While I'm crying, like, I'm giving praise to the like Most High for everything that I do have in the moment. So it's just like that's really what it's been, like those frustration episodes. And it's like I feel like we all overcome it as it happens time to time.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's more of like we said, like just to be in God's timing overall. So
especially one of the things what you brought it to my attention was basically realizing the work that I've already put in. Realizing it but not being content with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
the biggest thing.
Recognizing that you've done so much, but also knowing that you still have so much more to do. You feel me? So I take like a day out of a month or two and I just look at all the shit that I've worked on. I just be like, just going through it like something like now is my time. I've been watching these podcasts. I've been going back in them. I was like, damn, you said that. Or damn, you edited this like this. How you put it together? I'm like, you did that.
Study it. You looking at your highlights like Kobe looked at his highlight.
Yeah.
How can I make myself better now?
Times, no cap.
I got like a two-parter question. So the first one would be like, where do y'all see yourself within like the next 5 to 7 years? And like you were saying with the knowing what you did, but you're not being content, is that like a toxic mindset? Because how will you ever be at peace or content if you feel like you got to outdo everything you did previously over and over and over again?
A winner is never content though.
Yeah.
A winner is never content.
The more
But
goals,
is that like not toxic?
It is.
I don't
I was gonna say something.
It is.
It's I say hustle culture is the issue. You know what I'm saying? Hustle culture is what's telling you not to look back at all the things you've done. Hustle culture is what's telling you if you ain't got no motion, you ain't doing nothing. If you take a break, you ain't doing nothing. If you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the hustle culture. So it's constantly telling you, oh, if I don't amount to, or I'm not always working for my goals, I can't amount to anything. That's like, and people make that their personality, and then they get depressed, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not really who they are. So now they trying to force themselves every day to like, oh, I got to work hard. I got to do 10 jobs. I got to have 6 side hustles. That's not natural. You know what I'm saying? All for money. So my question is always, at the end of all of that work, are you happy? You know what I'm saying? That's what I ask myself too when I'm working too hard. It's like, were you happy with everything that you've just done? How you created, how you reacted, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Not even what you just done, but are you happy with who you are now? After all that work, are you happy with who you are now? Because a nigga a person with regrets, a person with regrets is not a happy person.
Yeah.
Like I said, everything happens in your life for a reason, right?
Exactly.
So if you living with regrets, that means you're going against the grain. You're not realizing that this shit happened for a reason. If you were put here to be a pawn, be the best pawn you can be.
Hey, bro.
You put here to be a king, gotta be the best king you can be, but you just gotta, no, man. If you're not happy with who you are after everything is done, after you went through the fire, if you're not happy about the product that you putting out, you ain't gonna be.
And if you ain't doing it for God, there's no purpose, you feel me?
Yeah. Gotta give glory to the Most High.
Y'all gotta answer the first question. No, I said, where y'all see yourself with like, in like the creative aspect in the next 5 to 7 years?
I don't know, bro. I mean, like, obviously on the highest level of everything that I'm doing, but it's like, I wanted to say this earlier too. It's like, the more things you complete, the more you want to complete, if that makes sense. So it's like, I'll be like, for example, oh, I done modeled for the athlete's foot, but really in the moment, I'm like, okay, the athlete's foot after like it happens, but I want to model for Bottega. I want to model for Louis.
Hello.
I'm like, after I model for Louis, after I model for Bottega, I want to do this. I want to have my own show. Okay, after I have my own show, I want to create this. So it's like, the more you complete, the more things you want to do, which is why I feel like when it comes to just creative ideas in general, I'll never run out because I have so much shit in store and so much shit that comes into store in the process of completing these things.
We see a lot of people, and I'm not to say like the creative juices run out, but what you just described was being like hungry. You know what I'm saying? You hungry for more. A lot of people, which this is a mistake that we can't make because we done seen it happen too many times. Like we got to be aware of it. They get exactly what they wanted, and they're content.
Yep.
Nothing lasts forever, right?
Yeah.
So you got to keep going.
Okay.
You can't stop and sit by the road. It's like the tortoise and the hare race story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He running fast, but he's stopping. He's slowing down. He's doing everything else, but getting to that motherfucking finish line. The tortoise, taking it one step at a time, he's saying, okay, I took this step. I'm gonna take that step.
You feel me? Just like
the tortoise was never content throughout the race.
Exactly.
The hare was. So it's like you don't know, like you just can't. I'm starving right now.
Nah, fact.
I'm starving right now, nigga, but I don't want to be starving later. But I gotta remain hungry.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Can't get comfortable.
Can't get comfortable.
You can't. It's like you just explain that shit in the most perfect way, bro. It's like you can't get comfortable. You can't get content with that shit because it's like the moment you back off, take your foot off the pedal, it's like
The rest of the car's compassion.
you feel me?
Highway.
It's trying to tell you.
Boy,
So with that, do y'all ever have like downtime?
Oh yeah.
Like how do y'all spend y'all downtime? Like how was that just like taking a breather and like just like actually getting the time to relax and soak up everything and
That's a good question. I mean,
A lot of my downtime involves what I do. My passion is like, my love, So if I'm not writing, then I'm probably writing a film. If I'm not filming, I'm probably taking some pictures. But all in all, at the end of that, if I'm just chilling, I'm probably not doing much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably smoke a blunt. Just chill for a little bit, just take the edge off for a little bit.
Yeah.
back to work. But most of the time, my brain is always going nonstop, and I can't help it. So I'm constantly thinking about what can I do next? How can I get better? Or a random idea popped in my head. I need to write this down right now. You know what I'm saying?
But I just lost so many ideas from not writing them down.
You gotta write it, bro, every time.
Yeah, no, I want to backpedal off that just a little bit. I feel like chilling is just like you chilling, but while you chilling, everything that you love doing is involved somehow. So it's like I'll be chilling, but while I'm chilling, I'm watching a fashion show.
Yeah.
Oh, how is this directed? Or how did they make this piece? How did they do that? Or like niggas will be watching a movie, but while we watching the movie, want to see how specific shots were shot in the moment. You get what I'm saying? So
I catch myself doing that sometimes. I'll be like, damn, that's a beautiful
You
shot
feel
right
me?
there.
Every
I ain't gonna lie,
time.
he made me start realizing shit like that. Like that shit takes time and talent, and that shit really be beautiful when you sit there. You're not really you chilling, like you're on you off, and you just sitting there watching a movie. Like, damn, that's a beautiful shot. That over the shoulder shot is amazing. You catching the slight hints. You got to eat, sleep, and breathe it. Like honestly, if you really want it.
I was doing a photo shoot with my homegirl today, and she said something, and like, okay, so she's interested in chemistry.
Yeah.
And she says chemistry, her learning chemistry fucks up the way she grocery shops. And I said, me learning film fucks up the way I watch a movie. You learning fashion fucks up the way you see clothes, because you're no longer looking at clothes like, well, I just put this on.
You feel,
my
bro?
whole crib.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
This piece right there, that could with this.
You know what I'm saying?
You studying photography fucks up the way you see photography.
Man.
So I was
I
like,
hate, bro. I'm not cutting my.
no, you good, you good.
I hate that because like I don't like comparing myself or my work to everyone else's.
Yeah.
But it's like I be seeing people's stuff, and I'm like, I could tell you just did this for the money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't do this because you ain't do this because you love this shit.
Feel me?
You ain't do it because you have the an eye for this. You know what I'm saying? You just did it because I need to make a quick 150 right quick. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing it. So I'm gonna go invest in a camera right quick because everybody's doing it.
See, people, my friends often ask me, they be like, my dad asked me, they be like, for you to be a broke motherfucker, you always got gas in your car.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I ain't got no money in my pockets. But all this shit around me, I done bought. I had to realize I was spending money on food, hundreds, maybe into the thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Every 6 months on food. I started just spending my money on this and saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just be hungry the next day.
Hey, investments, my nigga.
Investment, sacrifices. People don't understand that. My friends, sometimes I be like, bro, imagine if you stop spending money on weed. Imagine if you stop buying the 3.5 every week. 3.5, what, $40? Let's just say it's $40. It could be up, it could be low, depending on who you know what I'm saying? Your plug.
No cap.
We gonna say $40. You spending $40 on the 3.5 every week. 40 times 4. What are there? 160. At 160 a month. 160 times 12. On and on and on. You done been smoking for 3 years. Nigga, you had enough money to damn near put a down payment on a house.
You feel me? That's real talk though.
And if you love smoking and that's your passion, all means put that money into your weed. But if that's not your passion and you don't see yourself, if you see yourself doing something, anything bigger, you need to be investing into that now.
Bro.
Before you slip up and have a kid, before you got to move out your parents' house. Because at that moment, you ain't going to be able to spend your money on other shit. You got to live. You got to survive. So it was like, they'll always ask me, they're like, yeah, you ain't never got no money, but you somehow seem to always keep gas in your car and you always got a new piece of equipment on you. I'm like, yeah, because I chose my future over my present moment. I chose what I could be doing tomorrow over goddamn what's going to satisfy me today. And I feel like as long as you keep that hope, you be ready to die about your work, about your craft, about your art. And most people don't be feeling that. Our friend asked us one time, they was like, bro, I don't know how y'all, what he said, I don't know how y'all be doing them long shoots. It was something. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No, man. People be saying a lot of stuff.
He said something. He was like, bro, I don't know how y'all be da-da-da-da-da this. It was something with photography.
Yeah.
I looked at him. I said, nigga, because we don't do it for the money.
You feel me?
We do.
Oh, I know you're talking
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know exactly.
Oh, yeah, because we actually like to do this. It's not for the money.
Yeah.
When you're doing what you love, the money come along.
Yeah.
More money come along from when you just doing it for the money. You get blessed, bro.
I think that's the same person that was like, damn, bro, I got to go do this shoot, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, what you mean, bro? You get to do what you quote unquote love, but saying stuff like that is like, I know you're not in it for.
It's almost a slap in the face when you shit.
You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I get excited at a 5 a.m. call. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, bro. It's like, niggas don't have the passion or the love. It's like Tuck was saying earlier, it's all for money, hustling, hustle culture.
Hustle culture.
That's exactly what it is.
Like mine, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn.
I was telling the person I was shooting with today, I was like, she was like, how much do you normally charge? And is there a time I have to be out of here? Mind you, I'm shooting out of a garage. I'm not paying nobody to shoot out of here. I told her, when I'm done taking shots, that's when you can leave. When you done posing and you feel like you can't pose no more, that's when this is over.
Exactly.
I can't put a time cap, like I can't put a time cap on creativity because an hour and 30 minutes into the shoot, I may just started a money shot.
Got no idea.
Just got a new idea. I might not have been thinking about it, you know, the prior four, because I just, so it's like when I gave you all I had to give for this specific moment, that's when we done. When I ain't got no more in the tank. When you get at the people, bro, people realize that. This goes into what I was going to ask next. The brand. We understand that brands are not only like images and logos and what you see on certain clothing, but it's an experience. It's something that comes with it that's sustained in your mindset. When you think about Bottega, you think of high fashion. When you think of Rick Owens, you think of high fashion. I need a lot of money to obtain some Rick Owens. I gotta be having some type of motion to obtain some Rick Owens. So it's like your brand. What experience are you giving people? What is sustaining their mind after they watch, you know, a product of yours, or they shoot with y'all, or they collabed on the fashion show with y'all? What type of memory, what type of story do you leave behind with them? What's the message?
I mean, the highest message is God, if they realize the story.
Yeah.
And I was just going to say, within like every piece of clothing, within every film, it's a deeper meaning behind every single thing. It's just the people that actually enjoy art will be the ones to take time and realize this. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and to each individual, every single individual going to realize or pick up on their own experience when it comes to working on certain things or how they visualize certain things. But it's like, for me, I would say in general, it's just knowing that it's a deeper meaning and deeper story, no matter where it's directed. I mean, it's directed towards God ultimately, but like, it's a deeper meaning. This is just not a brand. This is just not a film. This is a story that ties everything in together, which makes it a collective in the end. You get what I'm saying?
I get that. That's right.
Like you were saying, it's always deeper meanings to everything. Yeah. And I feel like the experience you can get with us is inspired, you know? Feel like I can do that too. You know, I should at least try. These people out here, you know, doing all these different things. Maybe I'm good at something like that. Maybe I should try, you know, stuff like that. We really just want to inspire everybody. But like going into the like, you know, deeper meanings and stuff, like I think my happiest moment in the brand was someone noticing that in the logo, there's a bunch of hidden numbers. And they asked me what it meant. And of course I ain't tell them. But I thought that was dope that they noticed, because I actually took the time and drew that, like, each number out and then read. Bro, it was crazy. But
I get what you said. Because with us, I think I wrote in the purpose statement on the website, I said something like, this is for the people or the beings who understand that they're not perfect, but existing in this moment in time, in this composition on the earth, is what make you to be the perfect being to be in the places that you are. That wasn't verbatim word for word, but that was, you know what I'm saying, the sum of it. So like, that's what Young Creators is. You know what I'm saying? We want to house the people that know. Right. Like when everybody's thinking outside the box, we gonna think in. When everybody thinking inside the box, We gonna think out just to provide you with this different perspective, this sharpening, like iron sharpen iron.
Yeah.
This sharpening type of technique. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question. So with the pieces that y'all are designing, when you release them, do you plan on like having it to where it's like a secret society wearing them, or would you want it to be like a high mass production to see everybody wearing your pieces?
Like, do you have a community that you're stretching to?
Oh, of course. Yes, we want to have a community where it's like everyone can be able to buy it. We're going to have certain items that anyone can get, right? But then there is certain items that are like members only. And we'll go into more detail on that in the future, but you'll understand what members only means in probably about 4 years. You know what I'm saying? To us. So yeah, it's exclusive and inclusive at the same time. We don't have a target audience besides artists that want to create art. Feel me?
And I feel like
Excited.
I want to be a member.
That nigga be excited, man.
I feel like influence-wise on who I would like to influence is the next generation, of course. You get what I'm saying? Because, you know, people our age or like our generation ourselves, I feel like me personally, the goal is for the next generation to always surpass the present one. So it's like whoever can tell like the kids or can move like the kids in like a positive aspect or positive mindset of things subconsciously leads to a better like aspect of things in general. You get what I'm saying? So like being able to like influence, I want everybody to feel like, oh, that's cool. Like I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that. Whether it's like, and the older people always gonna understand it. Like I told you earlier, like people that have a passion for art will understand everything. You get what I'm saying? But subconsciously, I want people to feel like, and know it's the like positive thing that's going on. Wholeheartedly being like the next generation coming up. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's all for like a better purpose.
That's right.
All right, man. So we have reached the segment of the show, which is basically closing it out, where we kind of sum up everything we just talked about and we give advice to the audience. So it's basic of it is, what's a message that you would leave to the person that's watching this on the other side of the street? You go first.
You can do anything that you want to do as long as you just put in the work, have faith in God, and have a good heart. Do everything with love and have a true passion for everything that you truly want to do. And if you go hard at everything you want to do every single day, there's no way that you could fail. And yeah.
Always look to inspire, bro. Like, yes, you want to influence people. Yes, you want to make money and, you know, get big as possible. But inspire in everything you do. Whether you a garbage man, you know what I'm saying? Inspire somebody to be a good garbage man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's simple stuff like that.
The little things, touching.
Damn.
Click something up real quick.
Okay, the scripture may not be verbatim, but John 13:7, it says, Jesus replied, "You do not realize now what I'm doing, but later you'll understand." It's times where you'll face roadblocks and you'll be lost and you won't know what your purpose is or you don't understand what's going on. But like they said, have faith and have hope that you will get through this and God will lead you in the right direction that is meant for you to go.
Talk to him, Kai. What's up, Kai?
I ain't gonna do too much, man. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just leave y'all with timing is everything. You know, I want to leave y'all with two things. Okay, I want to leave y'all with two things. One, do what you do. It'll happen when it happen. If it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant to happen, bro. Like I said, your story is already written out. You could be doing what you're doing as much as you're doing it, and won't nothing pop off for you because you're just not in that chapter of your story yet. You're not on that page yet, and you gotta understand that within yourself. But you can't let that stop you from doing what you're doing. And then second thing is when you create art, sometimes you have to detox from the worldly perspective. True art is appreciated by the people who understand that everyone has a different perspective on life. And when you're willing to tell that perspective through your art, when you really show your emotions through your art, your understanding of this world through your art, you will create timeless pieces and your name will ring forever.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, it is. Nigga knew he cooked just now. Nigga knew he cooked.
Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all boys for pulling up, kicking it with us.
I'm glad y'all got
Super excited to see what y'all got planned for the future. Y'all can give yourself a shout out one more time before we.
I'll give y'all a shout right quick. He told me about y'all before we even like got here months ago. You know what I'm saying? Show me something, y'all.
Bro.
I really love what y'all doing, bro. Keep inspiring, you know. Keep inspiring, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, I'm Amunhotep, you know.
Oh, boy. About to pass the mic.
You know, we Solomon Muse, you know.
Hotep.
Yeah.
You know where that name come from?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Uh-huh.
That's your last name or that's your full
That's
name?
a part of my first name. My name is Amunhotep. Like Amunhotep the Fourth, Akhenaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what he done.
He's a pharaoh.
He was a pharaoh, but it was some other.
The father of monotheism.
There you go.
He created why we think there's one God.
There you go.
That's hard.
Well, he was a part of it. Let me not put it
My
all.
son gotta have a hard ass name.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all go check in all their social medias, all their platforms, everything. Y'all hit that big red subscribe button, man. Y'all share everything. Almost Dropouts, man. We appreciate y'all.
100.